Hi guys, coming up for today, we're gonna talk about episode 18, A Linked Conspiracy, Rising of the Shield Hero, by the way. Hope you enjoy the video, have fun time and enjoy. So we begin with the episode where we last left off, where the queen of the Fitoriels basically transports Naofumi and the gang to the destination of one of the heroes located in the area. From her secret, what is it called again? Her secret ruins, so called. And she bids them farewell, and she basically reminds Naofumi, remember the promise, which is basically tries to convince the heroes, but I will say this, Naofumi has tried and tried, but it will not work. But he will try because he's a good Samaritan and a good person. And I enjoyed this episode. I give this episode 10 out of 10 or 20 points in my mind. Anyway, so they go sorry my throat. They go on their merry way to the checkpoint. Also, I forgot to mention, they go to the checkpoint to go to the queen to try to fix the whole mess with the king trying to kill his head off. To try to kill Naofumi's head off. And to clear his name, as in the other episodes. He's basically a sorry my throat again. I'm a bit tired. But he's basically a fugitive anyway. So they are pretty close to the border or to the border gate, and they hide behind some rocks and plan if they should go straight through the gate or if they should take a detour that will take 2 hours. And also Raftalia and Naofumi are talking, discussing about the plan, and Naofumi is thinking for the meantime, and Melty is thinking about, maybe go straight through the gate or do the detour because there are a lot of guards that are guarding it. And I enjoyed Philo chirping while she was riding the carriage. Also, Vittoria gave them 5 extra carriages, and Philo was very protective of her carriages, saying, they're mine, they're all mine. And Naofumi is like, nope, they are ours. They're ours gift. From Vittoria, by the way. He says, they're our gifts from Vittoria. And I kind of like Vittoria in this episode as well. And also, she said, P.S. I forgot to mention this. She says, protect Philo as you protect Philo. She's very important because she's the next queen candidate. I forgot to mention that. I forgot to mention that for myself. Anyway, after the planning, they decide, screw it, we're gonna go straight through. Basically, Nafumi plans, we're gonna go straight through it. Screw it. We need to go as quick as possible and get to the queen as sorry, my throat. Get to the queen as possible, fast as possible. Good. But then they're stopped. Oh, I forgot to mention that that now Fumi asked Vittoria, are you sensing another hero in the area? And she's saying, yes, I'm sensing another hero. Oh, I forgot to mention again. Damn it, I forgot some stuff. But he basically says, now Fumi basically says, I hope it's Ren or no, I hope it's Ren or Itsuki, so I can try to convince them to let me pass through the gates. But nope, it's not. And and now Fumi is like, oh shit. It's the spear hero, Moriyasu. And now Fumi's like, not this guy again. Pretty much. And then he says to Raftalia, screw it, we're gonna fight either. Screw it, we're gonna talk to him either way. Then he will try to convince hashtag Moriyasu the very hard nut to crack in his head. Pretty much. But now Fumi, as a good Samaritan and a good person, tries to convince Moriyasu, and Moriyasu attacks him like a jackass. And we have a nice fighting battle. And also some very nice words from Naofumi saying, you should not believe everything that they're telling you, basically spoon feeding, basically. Try to think for yourself a bit, Moriyasu. But nope. And also Moriyasu, Naofumi was like, "Hey, Moriyasu, can I pass here? Can I pass through here?" He was saying before they fight it. I forgot to mention. I need to drink for a second. Before they fight it, he mentioned, "Can I pass through here, please?" And he's like, "Oh, is that only what you wanted to say? Damn it, is that all?" And I will give, okay, I will give 8 points for Moriyasu here in feeling perspective. And he's saying, "It was that all that Itsuki and Ren meant for you? Remember what you said before? You said we should unite and help each other?" And he's like, "Is that all a lie then?" And Nafumi's like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Don't play dumb with me, damn it." And he's like, "I'm not playing dumb. Tell me." Or, he's basically, Nafumi is basically like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And then the fight ensues, and Moriyasu basically calls him the Devil of the Shield for a couple 24 hours. And does some cool moves. And I will say this, pretty cool attacks, cinematography, or sorry, my throat again. Perfect. Pretty cool attacks, and yeah, pretty cool fight scenes anyway. Pretty cool cinematography and fight scenes. Pretty cool. I enjoyed the music very much in this episode. Pretty much. And then Naofumi is trying to convince him when basically Moriyasu gives him a giant bombshell when they're fighting. They're basically doing a close quarter fight with a shield and a spear, and he's like, "I will never forgive you," blah 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 blah, and attacks. And Naofumi's like, "Shit, this guy is dense. Shit, this guy is hard to understand." And then Moriyasu says, "You killed." Spoiler warning. I say spoiler warning. Spoiler warning for the last episode, I think. I'm not sure. He says, "You killed Ren and Itsuki," and he's like, "What?" And Naofumi is like this, "What the?" He's like, "Huh?" I cannot do the expression, but you get the point. He's super shocked. But whatever. And Naofumi is like, "What? I didn't kill them." And Moriyasu is like, "No, you did. How can the thing that he said before, like, how can you not care about them? Now I understand why the people hate you of this country. Now I understand why they call you the devil." And then he says also, like, "Now I understand why I'm as..." Damn it, my throat. I'm a bit tired as well, so. There we go. Anyway, he says, "Now I understand why I'm a..." Damn it, my mouth. "Now I understand why we are summoned here. Now I understand why I am summoned here. To beat the crap out of you, Naofumi." And basically, Moriyasu tries to do Meteor Piercing Spear. Yay, Meteor Piercing Spear. Nice new moves, and the computer decided to scroll down on me. Oops. Yikes. Damn it, I need help. Help! Thank you. Thank you, my ghost assistant. Thanks. Anyway, so basically they have the fight, pretty cool arguments, and Naofumi is saying some arguments like, "Think before you act," and, you know, "Don't listen to everyone blindly what they tell you." And he's basically saying, "Did you see the dead bodies?" And he's like, Moriyasu is like, "They're dead." And he's like, "Did you see their bodies?" And Moriyasu is like, I don't know." He's like, "I don't know." And basically Naofumi's like, "Yeah, that's why you shouldn't believe and listen to everything you hear. Pretty much. Think for yourself, goddammit." Basically, I will say 200 million points for Naofumi in this episode. He is the straight man in this situation. He is basically the badass man in this situation. And Moriyasu is a hard nut to crack. To understand, think for yourself. And then we have the triumphant, or the dumbass. We have the snake. The bitch shows up. And she says, "No, don't believe in him." Oh, I forgot to mention, because I didn't want to mention that plot again. Moriyasu says all the time during when they're fighting, you're brainwashing Princess Melty. You're brainwashing, oh, you're brainwashing Raftalia. You're brainwashing the bird. You're brainwashing the Raftalia. You're brainwashing the princess. Oh, I forgot to mention that when Moriyasu said the other two heroes are dead, basically Princess Melty says, "Are they dead? How can the sword and spear here?" Sorry, I need to drink for a second. There we go. I'm a lot of tired today, but anyway. So Princess Melty says, the sword and the bow hero cannot die. They're pretty strong." And then Moriyasu says, "Oh no, Naofumi," he says, "Damn you, you bastard, you disgusting bastard. You have brainwashed Princess Melty. Is it no stop to you?" And he's like, Naofumi's like, "Seriously?" In my mind, it's like this. In his head, he's just thinking, "I want to beat the crap out of him so bad." He's just thinking, "I want to punch Moriyasu so hard that he understands in his goddamn head." That's what Naofumi is thinking in his head. But of course, he promised an ancient god bird that can kill him if she wants to be friends. So he says, "Hey, stop that! I cannot brainwash. Do you not know that? Remember?" But of course, Moriyasu spouts out that he brainwashes, blah blah blah. And we have, I forgot to mention, the thing that I said before. Yeah, I will go back now to the part of the story. Um, Damn it, I was jumping around. Anyway, these were the parts where I forgot to say before. What I forgot to say before. Anyway, basically the bitch says that, "Oh, Moriyasu, don't believe anything that the Shield Devils is saying. I heard from one of the spies of the church that they are dead, murdered by the Shield Hero by a summoning of a monster in a town." And I am like this in the video, or in the when I watched the episode myself. I watched the episode today and yesterday as well. I was like this. Seriously, that was the biggest, stupidest lie that I've ever heard. Including that in that area that I saw from last episode, spoiler warning, there were no pillars. Not even in the city of Melromark. There is no pillar with a creature inside it. With a monster fantasy creature. So, bullshit! Pretty much from the princess with the red hair. Bitch, basically. Anyway, so the bitch tries to convince Moriyasu, and Moriyasu says, "Yes, I trust my friends," and they try to attack. Oh, and I forgot to mention that basically Princess Melty is thinking, "Could it be my..." And she's basically saying, "Oh, could it be my sister?" And she's like, "Oh shit." And now Fumi's like, "Oh shit, det var du. Oh shit, it was you, huh?" And the the princess that should not be named, which is the one with the red hair, basically says, what was it again? An electric cage? Yeah, it's an electric fence cage. Basically, she summons a magic ball of electricity cage and sends it around the the checkpoint area, around the area, so now Fumi and Moriyasu can fight in a cage match, in a cage battle arena. And she's like, "Yeah, I didn't do anything," and she's like, "Evil." And I'm like, seriously. Die! From 1 to 100 points of annoyingness, bitch is very, very annoying. The princess that should not be named is very annoying. Anyway, the fight ensues, and we have some new cool action. And Philo decides to attack, but the princess jerk decides to do a spell, and that was a fire spell. I think it was summon fire. She was basically saying, "I am the second queen of the Melromark. I'm the next queen. Let me send fire and hell of fire and hell. Basically, she sent it out a pouring rain of fire, a rainball of energy and fire, like. And the younger, smarter, and nice-looking and cute-looking sister decides to cancel that shit by doing a water attack. And it's not so easy to pronounce that name of the water attack. What was the water attack again? Suvite Aura, water attack. Water cancel attack. That's what it was. Water cancel attack. It cancelled out the big sister's attack. It basically did like turn off the flames, bye bye flame balls, and it didn't burn the chicken. Yay! KFC chicken is fine. And Princess is fine. The good princess. Princess Melty is fine. Yay! And they do some cool attacks. And basically, Moriyasu decides to attack Naofumi again and will never believe him and says, I believe in my friends and I will do this for Moriyasu. What was it again? Sorry, my throat again. Damn it, this episode is long. Anyway, I will do this for Itsuki and Ren's memory. I will do it for them. And he attacks Philo. I forgot to mention this. He attacks Philo and he says, sorry, Philo, even if I need to hurt you, I must do this for my friends. And he gets his ass handed to him later. But he does some very cool attacks. He does. I think he does some form of. What was that attack again? Oh, he basically throws out his spear. I cannot show the clip or whatever, but he basically throws out his spear. He calls spear meteor spear. Yeah, I think it was meteor spear or something. And he throws out my throat. Damn it. He throws it out outside the arena and tries to shoot type of it's a type of range attack that shoots at Naofumi and like and he blocks it. No problem. He's like, was that all you got? And then Moriyasu tries to do um what is it? Spear barrage, a lightning spear, a shining. What is it? No. That's not Fumi. Sorry. Um, he's trying to do piercing spear attack with some form of holy lightning on it, some form of holy lightning or lightning shine or something. It's a fast attack. It's like this. He's piercing like fast. Oh shit. Anyway, so basically now Fumi blocks it like nothing, and then Moriyasu decides, hey, Princess Bitch and everyone else, try to help me. And oh, I forgot to mention, one of the other. I liked in this episode that Moriyasu's companions did a lot of attacks. They did wind attacks. Wind, Swite, Aura, wind attack. Wind piercing shot. Wind piercing shot. One of the wizard chicks. One of the wizard companions did it. Yeah, the second woman that has a wizard hat on. Yeah, that has a green wizard hat on. And she attacked and she actually attacked I think she actually attacked who was it? Philo, I think. Yeah, she attacked Philo when she was attacking Moriyasu, so she decided to transform into her angel form and she was flying around and she did a pretty cool little ballet type of dance or you know nice fighting choreography and we have the nice Mexican music in the background which my co-pilot doesn't like because it doesn't fit in the Dark series. To be fair, it makes sense and it doesn't make sense as well. We can have double arguments anyway. So she beats the crap out of the spear hero by kicking him in the groin again as a bird again. And basically Moriyasu decides to I forgot to damn it, I'm jumping around. Anyway, so basically Moriyasu calls for, as I said before, Bitch and the other two chicks that are helping him to do wind and fire attack, spear attack. What was that attack, spear attack? Oh, it's a fire spear with wind attacks. It's a fire wind combination attack. And he attacks him on Naofumi and basically sends him Kingdom Come Blast, and Naofumi is fine. He's blocking it, but he's taking damage. Oh, he got one scar on his face like this. Didn't do much damage though, only a little scratch. Come on, a little scratch. And Morios is like, how are you so powerful? You didn't learn any new class? RPG system, you know, you learn classes and stuff like that. I can say this, I really enjoy the show very much because I learn a lot of RPG mechanics, and I've not played so many RPGs, but I played a couple. Skyrim, a couple RPGs, not many, but it's nice that they incorporated. It's nice. It's very nice. 200 points for that. Sorry, 200 points for that. Anyway, so they decide to basically, he basically fails with his attack, and Nafumi gains a new skill. Yay! And it says skill unlocked, and it's a skill with Raftalia's attack, which is um, hiding shield. Oh, oh yeah, that's later. That's later. Shit. Anyway, so the new combined skill is with Raftalia's hiding ability and Fumi's new little ability on his shield, hiding shield. That's the new attack, and it summons a second shield, and it basically, how should I say this? It's basically summon a shield and switches it from an ability to another shield. It switched. It switched from a regular shield to another shield. So this new shield ability is called Hiding Shield, and Raftalia and Naofumi work in sync, like boyfriend and girlfriend, as I say. But still, Naofumi doesn't still consider. But anyway, Raftalia and Naofumi basically beat the shit out of the spear hero again. Very good job, and it's a very nice skill. It's basically like, oh, it's basically like a soulfish eating Moriyasu's face. Wasn't it like that? It was like this. It was like Moriyasu was like, "Oh my god!" and it was like, "Nom." It ate him in the face and like, it was like, "Nom nom nom nom," and he was like, "Oh my god, let me out of here!" Ah! And Bitch was like, "Moriyasu-sama, no, Moriyasu-sama." Sen spottade ut hans ass. And no, the ghost actually went back to Naofumi's shield, and Naofumi got, I think, 78, 78, 79 skill points. He basically stole. Oh, that was so much more humiliating for Moriyasu. He basically stole his skill points. Ha! He basically like, sure, I take half of 100 points of you. And he's like, Moriyasu's like, I don't care. It doesn't matter how many skill points you steal from me. I will still beat the shit out of you. And now Fumi's like, oh, what are you trying to do? And Moriyasu's like, you will die. And he tries to stab him with a spear. And no, sorry, my throat. Just 1 second, thank you. Oh, there we go. It's fine. It's fine. And now Fumi basically catches the spear like this. How should I do this? Oh yes, I will take a pen. Good. Thank you. He basically catches the spear like this, and he's like, "Good job, good job, little Moriyasu." And Moriyasu's like, "Shit!" And he's like, "I grabbed your spear. Screw it." And oh shit, I forgot. Then he says to Philo, "Kick him." So he basically got kicked twice, I think. If I'm wrong, should I say this? If I'm wrong, if she kicked him twice or not, I'm not sure. I watched the episode recently, but I also forgot a bit. But anyway, basically, Philo kicks him in the stomach again, and bye bye, Spear Hero out of the match. And oh, what happened next? Let me see. What happened after that? Oh, oh, before that, yeah. Was it before that or after? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Ja, jag sa det förut, eller hur? Yeah, I said it before. Damn it, I spoiled it. Anyway, maybe you heard it before. So anyway, basically Raftalia, after basically Naofumi said to Raftalia before this, he said attack. Basically, he said to her sneaky, or basically he whispered or something. He indicated with his eyes, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly right now. But he basically said to Raftalia, attack the bitch. And Raftalia attacked the bitch by, oh yeah, she, damn it, I forgot. She hid it. Remember, she was invisible. She can get invisible. So she was invisible, and she attacked the bitch again, and she slashed her in the stomach. And she was like, "Oh no!" She was like, "Moriyasu-sama, oh Moriyasu-sama, you're doing good." And Senba, "No!" And Raftalia is like, "You're in my..." Damn it, my throat again. Damn it, my throat. Anyway, Raftalia is like, "You're in my master Naofumi's way. Get off! Get the fuck off!" She didn't say that, but she basically said, "Out of my way!" And she slashed her in the stomach. Out of my way. She's like, "Ah!" She basically screams the typical chick scream, and she says when she's kneeling, bitch is saying, you damn filthy demi-human. How do you do that? How do you dare do that?" Twice! Oh yeah, I forgot. How do you dare do that? Twice! And I'm like, good luck. Good luck, bitch. Good luck. Also, bye. Team Raftalia wins. Also, best waifu of 2019 wins. And she's like, how did you do that twice? Oh yeah. Oh wait, I remember. She stabbed you from the back and the front now. She stabbed her in the back in the chest. Here in the chest like this. Oh, poor little bitch. Stupid. Hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Hope you enjoyed the review, even if I jumped around a bit. I think it doesn't matter if I jumped around. Anyway, I tried to remember everything as recently as now because I watched the episode right now, so I tried to remember it from 2 days and from today, so yeah. Not easy to remember everything. Anyway, so the bitch gets defeated and they have a victory. But something weird is off. The cage is still here. The cage is still there. Yeah. The cage is still them. The cage is still around them. And no, shit, I forgot. Oh yeah. Basically, Moriyasu decides to go up again and decides to attack more. Sorry, my throat again. Basically, Moriyasu decides I've not had enough beating on my face, so basically Naofumi's like, stop doing it. You should listen what I have to say. Please listen to my reason, and please let me talk. Basically, like he promised to the Bird Queen. Basically, please start to listen to me of my, my proposal or what I want to say. And Moriyasu is like, I will never listen to you. And he basically also, yeah, he tried to attack him. And he basically said to Philo, oh, we forgot that. Shit, we forgot that. Philo and Melty, they attacked with a double combo. Yeah, shit. So basically, Philo and Melty decides to do a water tornado, wind tornado, water and wind tornado combo, and fly them off high up in the sky like the little flying bastards they are. And they flied up in the sky 24 meters and fell down fine. Of course, it's a fantasy world. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the video of Captain Malphite reviewing Rising of the Shield Hero, episode 18. Anyway, so they basically fly down, and now Fumi basically says, you know, give up. And Morios is like, how could you be so strong? How could you be so strong so fast? Is it because of the brainwashing shield? Seriously, with that brainwashing shield? That's gonna be a goddamn meme. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be a goddamn meme. It's annoying, but it's gonna be a goddamn meme, I know that. Anyway, so basically now Fumi says, no, what was it you, yeah, maybe a bit of help here. Basically now Fumi says, we have done it of our own accord, we have done our own strengths and weaknesses, we have earned these skills fair and square by doing everything, and you were playing pretend heroes, by the way. Yeah, he was saying like, while you were playing off like idiots, thinking this is a game and not real life, I was fighting for my life, trying to survive. I gained new powers and new skills, and that's why I could beat you. That's why I beat you. I beat you with my own skills and with my own efforts. He basically now Fumi says, I beat you with my own efforts, and Moriyasu says, lies. That's a lie. That's a complete lie. Moriyasu is basically stuck up, or basically think with your head, but he's not thinking with his head. And then we have Raftalia with her cute ears, sensing danger. Sensing danger. Philo, or KFC chicken, Philo, Philo senses also danger and decides to basically do the best thing in the whole episode, in my mind. Kick all of the companions and Moriyasu. Oh wait, kick even Moriyasu to Naofumi and the other companions. And she says, activate your shield, master. Please, activate your shield. I know something dangerous is gonna come up. And Moriyasu, Naofumi and Raftalia basically do that quickly. And Naofumi activates his Rage Shield. Yes. He activates his second shield. That's what it was, the other skill. His special skill had a second shield change. Yes. Oh, he activates his second shield's abilities twice, so he gets 2 shields up in the sky. And he activates Cage. Sorry, my throat again. He activates Cage. You know what I mean, the Cage Ball. He activates. Damn, my throat today. Just 1 second, guys. There we go. He activates Cage Prism, or Shield Prism. Yes, good. He activates Shield Prism to protect himself, and the Shield of Rage up in. Basically, he activated the Shield of Rage inside of the Shield of Cages. Yay! Awesome. I like that shield. Did you like the shield? Did you like the presentation? It was good. Yeah. It was very good. It's black and red with a red ruby in it, with a red diamond. Anyway, so the attack comes, and it's basically a Hammer of Dawn from Gears of War. Have you played Gears of War? No. It's basically a giant meteor hitting Earth. A giant death beam. Whatever, it's a giant death beam coming, and like, and Nafumi's like, damn it, I need to hold this shit, damn it. Oh, I forgot to mention, Princess Bitch was like saying, what are you doing? What is this? What is the meaning of this? And Melty shuts up her sister and says, stop talking, sister, shut up. And I like that. I like that Melty did that. You know, I'm happy that Melty is gonna be the second queen. No, that Melty is gonna be the queen of the country. She's a boss. Anyway, she's a boss. So anyway, she basically shuts up her bigger sister, and now Fumi blocks the attack, and we have a screen of white, and everyone screams, and it's like, ah, shit, and we damn my throat. And we think that everyone is dead, but nope, they're not dead. They survived inside of a giant fire crater with only a little nice earth spot where they stand. Where they stand, basically. And then, dun dun dun, we have the giant reveal of the true puppet master of this whole shebang. And it is, and oh wait, when they come out of that zone, it's basically basically the bitch is like, oh no, it cannot be him. And then we have the big reveal. The Pope shows up. Spoiler warning, the Pope shows up. Pope Palmas. Balmas. Yeah, the evil asshole Pope. Pope Palmas, yes. Palmas. Palmas. Just give me this. Just give me this shit.
Längst ner. Nej, men se vad jag har skrivit. Balmas.
This is the name of the Pope, goddammit. That's the name. You saw that. Anyway, that's the Pope. Anyway, as you saw in the video, that's the Pope. Whatever. So, basically, he shows up and says, oh, everyone, I hope you wouldn't survive, but... Anyway, he says basically, oh, I didn't expect something even less, or I didn't not disrespect. What is it called again? Disrespect. It was like, oh, I didn't disrespect from the shield hero that he could survive that, huh? He survived my attack. Judgment, huh? He was basically, I'm impressed. Oh, that's what it was. I'm impressed that you survived my attack. Judgment, shield hero. But now, all of you will feel the wrath of God. Basically, crazy lunatic. 100 crazy lunatic. With a crazy complex take over the world. But, pretty cool. But anyway, he basically says, oh, I'm sorry, bitch. He basically says, I'm sorry, second princess. I'm sorry, also, spear hero. But, all of you have done bad for this country. You caused a famine. He basically says to the spear hero, he says, you caused a plague with a very evil plant. And Moriyasu is like, no, I tried to help. I tried to do a good thing. I tried to be a good hero. And he says, Ren and Itsuki. Ren caused a plague with a dragon. And Itsuki caused a he caused corruption. Basically, he caused disarray in another part of the country where hundreds of people are starving, they don't get food, they don't have an army. If I can say that. He basically says, Itsuki has failed. And Moriyasu says, no, they tried to do help too. But he basically says, I will not tell everything that he says. Yeah, I will not say everything. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoy. I will end the review pretty How long is this goddamn review? But anyway, I will end it pretty soon. So the priest is like saying, now, he's basically saying like, oh, Ren and Itsuki, they were snooping around where they shouldn't be. So God sended their divine punishment at them for snooping around in things that they shouldn't matter, in things that were not concerned out of their breach, out of their jurisdiction? Yeah, out of their jurisdiction. And the Pope, guess what he does? His expression doesn't change. He's like, yes. He's smiling. He's just like this. He's just like this. Yes. Everything is fine. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. I'm scared of him. I don't like him. I'm scared. He was like this. He was like, yeah, I showed you with these eyes, but it was like, now you will have all your punishment. And he says also, you're walking corpses. Now I will establish a rule without kings and queens And he says to bitch like, oh, what did bitch say? I forgot to mention. Yeah, bitch says, we are the only ones that can rule the country. We are the only ones that can rule the country that we have done in history. The king and queen of Melromark, I, the second or the first princess, basically bitch, basically bitch, is saying, we can only rule the country. And she, sorry, I'm a bit confused right now. But the Pope says, oh, but that's gonna be no more. I will tell the queen, I will tell the king and the queen that you have died by the shield hero's hands, by the devil of the shield's hands. And all of you are talking dead corpses. But now you will have your final judgment, or your, what is it called? He says a lot of, now you will have your God's punishment. God's punishment, yes. Now you will have God's punishment. And you, devil of the shield, and you, Moriyasu, the spear hero, the liar, what is it? The false hero, yes. The false heroes. All of the false heroes will have their punishment that they deserve. That was good. Yay, I did it. Yay, I tried to do evil priest voice, but I'm not so good with it. But he seriously did this. He was like, yes, you all will have your punishment of divine, and we will rule the country. That's what he said. And we see a picture of the queen. We see a picture of the queen, and he's just, he's just like this, fantasizing about the dream. He's just fantasizing about his world domination when he dominates the kingdom of Melromark to do peace for the citizens of Melromark to worship the church again. Because the church, damn it, I almost said church, or whatever. But anyway, the church has basically lost favors because he says to Naofumi as well. I forgot. Damn it, I'm jumping around. But he says, you shield hero, you have done good things, but when I gave you the holy water to heal your companion, you didn't say thanks to God, and you will now receive your punishment. But also, you have persuaded, you devil of the shield. That's what he said to you. You have persuaded some of my people to go and join your side. And for that, you will have the punishment of the gods. Something typical like that. And also, he's dreaming with his idea, like I said before. I will show you like this, his face. He was like, I will have a dream of ruling this country with my religion. And no kings, he said. Yeah, he said it before. Wait. Damn it, I'm repeating myself. Whatever, he was fun. He was a good villain. He was smart. He was basically. Hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Damn it, this video is long. He was basically giving Moriyasu a wake-up call. Like this. Smack in the face! About the stupid things he's doing. Yeah, I like that. He was like, Moriyasu was like, he was like this. Huh? He was dumbfounded. Oh shit, I forgot. Moriyasu discovered that the true hero, the true villain that killed Itsuki and Ren was the priest. And he was like, it wasn't Naofumi? It wasn't Naofumi? He was like, it wasn't Naofumi-sama? And Naofumi's like, I've been trying to tell you that for almost half an hour, you jackass! That's what I would be saying. If I was if I was Naofumi, do you think I would say that? I would say exactly that. I've been trying to tell you that for 24 hours, moron! Pretty much. Anyway, so the bitch is like, pale. The bitch is basically pale in the face. And she's like, no, I don't want to die, no. She's basically terrified. And the priest is like, with his dream, like I said before, damn it. I shouldn't do this with my eyes. This is annoying with my eyes. This is actually annoying my eyes. But he's like saying, my dream is to demolish kings and queens. Your foolish queen will not be no more. We will rule as the nice and awesome and nice church. But I am like, nope, not a chance. And then, oh damn it, we forgot. Damn it, I'm forgetting a lot of things, even if I watched the episode, damn it. Basically, he brings out his awesome Deus Ex Machina weapon. He says, now, time for your final. Oh. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have fun time and enjoy. Captain Moffat do the review of Rising of the Shield Hero episode 18. Hope you enjoyed it. So he basically says, thank you for all the chit chats. He basically said, thank you for all the little amusing chit chats. But now, it's time for final judgment of death. And he brings out, yeah, I will do this with the pen again. Thank you. Yes. He brings out the sword. Just pretend this is a sword. Okay, just pretend this is the goddamn sword, alright? He brings out the sword and he says, now you will all perish with this weapon. And Melty says, oh shit. Melty says, now Fumi, that's a big trouble. That's a big, she's like, now Fumi-sama. Basically. Yeah, she basically says, now Fumi, that's big trouble. And now Fumi's like, holy shit. Now Fumi's like, the priest is like, now time for the divine. Now for the divine judgment upon you. And the episode ends with Naofumi being, holy shit. With Naofumi being, holy shit, he's scared. He's like, oh my god. That's basically the face I can do, but you get the point. He's like scared like this, holy shit. And Melty's like, no, not that weapon, no. Something like that. She knows. She's a smart 10-year-old. She's a smart 10-year-old queen. Or first queen. Anyway, the episode ended and I really enjoyed it. And I was pissed. Guess why I was pissed? Because it ended on an awesome moment. I was like, yay! Now it's gonna be a fight with the Pope. And then like, now it ends. And I'm like, no! I need to wait for another month. God damn it, no! Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye bye. Ad Wiedersehen. This episode is 200 points for Naofumi. And 1 good point for Moriyasu. Bitch gets 300 points of garbage. Thank you and goodbye. Raftalia gets 200 points for being the best girlfriend. And they did a sync combo together. Yay!